extremely popular bodybuilding movie, Arnold talked about how to sculpt an aesthetic physique.
Sculpture? Yeah, definitely. Good bodybuilders have the same mind when it comes to sculpting than a sculptor has.
In the movie, he talks about the bodybuilder's mentality.
Judging the body by muscularity and by proportion, symmetry, the whole thing, you know?
And last but not least, he talks about weak points.
I had weak points a few years ago, but my main thing in mind is, my goal always was to even out everything to the point that everything is perfect.
The movie is great at painting the passion of a bodybuilder and everything they need to go through. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to sculpt an aesthetic physique. And there are going to be three main topics that we're going to go under. Number 1, training. 2, diet. And something that I've added into this, which is not particularly necessary, but I do need to talk about it, is steroids. Now personally, I think this is a topic on its own, and there's so many great channels out there that are great at explaining what is the best training split for you. But I think in short, for a beginner, a 2-day split, an upper-lower split is great for you. 1 day your legs and 1 day parts of your upper body. If you're intermediate to a professional, I really do love push-pull legs, and I've been running my Project Diamond's push-pull legs program for the past 2 years, and I've loved it ever since. And I know a lot of bodybuilders, besides the push-pull legs, which is a 3-day program, which is focused at your frequency. Another one is a 4-day program where you separate your muscle groups into 4 days. I think what is key here between intermediate and professional is getting in as much frequency as you can. I've been training for about 3 to 4 years, and it took me so long to understand the importance of nutrition. And I think in the graph of Eric Helms, it tells you the most important of training, dieting, and everything. I don't want to be going into detail about what you need to be eating, but there's so many full days of diets, especially on this channel, on what you can do in terms of full day of eatings and what you can eat for your desired goal. And I'll put them right here, here, and here. Now this is my approach. So 3 months ago, I made this video after a dirty bulk, which I'll never do again. But I saw an insane amount of strength and mass on my body after doing a dirty bulk. I then proceeded in the previous video to talk about what I need to do on my weak points. The training split I used was my Project Diamond's training split, which is a push-pull legs that was tailored to me. And I did tell you guys in the video, it is available to you. Send me a message on my Instagram, which I'll put right here. Slide in my DM, send me a message, and I will have it emailed to you, no problem, for free completely. That's for you guys. In the video, I just started my cut, and I had coaching from Josh Bridgman Fitness, and he is amazing. I absolutely recommend him. And I did a 16-week cut, and these are the results. This is my transformation. I'll play a short snippet for you, link in the description if you want to see the full What to do now is do an edit of both of my back days, back and bicep. And I'm gonna also show you guys my physique update, my latest one, comparing it with that first video and the one now, which is about 3 months apart. I want you guys to comment down below and say what I improved on and what I didn't, and what do you guys think I should improve on. Let's get into the edit. in short, I really focused on my weak points and I brought them up in my bulk, and I saw such a great improvement in my body, and it was absolutely amazing. The only downfall is that doing a dirty bulk, the cut is way too long. The idea for a beginner or any bodybuilder at any stage of their bodybuilding career or just training in general is undergoing cycles of bulking, cutting, bulking, cutting. This is your road to building an aesthetic physique. Now, what is the concept of what does an aesthetic physique look like? I've compiled a number of YouTubers extremely popular who are known for having an aesthetic physique and are popularized for it. Some go by David Seid, Seid, Jeremy Buendia, Kino Body, also known as Gregor Gallagher, a new one to the list, and I think one that is needed, Connor Murphy. And last but definitely not least, Bradley Martin. Now, a trait that all these guys have in common is nice, wide, broad shoulders, a big chest, and then having a small waist. If you are genetically blessed, having symmetrical abs, but having that V-taper is so essential into building an aesthetic physique. So when it's person to person, depending on what is lagging on your body, that is what you need to focus on. So me personally, I thought I needed to work on my delts to give me more of a V-taper look. So broad shoulders and thin waist. The ratio between your waist and your shoulder is so vital. In the first part of how to build an aesthetic physique, what clouded the comments were of the examples I used and their use of steroids. Do you need to use steroids to gain an aesthetic physique? The short answer is no. However, those who do use steroids do have an advantage over those who don't. The people I've used in this example, there's a combination of those who have publicly acclaimed to have used steroids. Example Ziz, and we know also people who need to compete in the Olympia also take steroids. But in my list as well, I've included a lot of aesthetic physiques which is aesthetically pleasing that have not undergone steroids. Another example, Josh Rakelman. I'm gonna link his channel right here. Check him out. He's competing in about 4 weeks. He's a natural, and I think that that is a good example for a person who wants to follow someone's journey about getting shredded and getting an aesthetic physique naturally. That is my approach on how to build an aesthetic physique. If you guys want me to make a video in terms of talking about steroid use within the industry or not, who's on steroids and who's not, do comment down below if you guys would like to see that video. I do not mind making it. Also, for you guys who are interested in the training split, it's completely free. Project Diamonds is what I used completely in my cut. Send me a DM on Instagram and I will email it to you. I'll be emailing every day, so even if you've seen this at a later stage, months before, send me a message on Instagram, MikeDiamonds23, and I will send you the program. Guys, comment down below, tell me what you guys think I should have added or shouldn't have added in this video, because this is part 2. Leave the video a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Throw your diamonds in the sky.